Welcome back to Houston Life. Not only are so many people still picking up the pieces after last week's storms, but tons of displaced animals continue to be affected as well.
Yeah, Houston Pets Alive has teamed up with BARC Animal Shelter to provide immediate care and help facilitate adoptions to find as many safe, forever homes as possible. See what I did there? Lauren Kelly is out at BARC this afternoon with more ways Houstonians can help. Lauren, those are probably the cutest puppies I've seen in a while. Adorable.
Derek and Tessa, every time I come here, it's very hard for me not to walk out with new fur babies. I've texted my husband, and he didn't give me a no, so, hey, I'll take that as a yes. Nicole Delgado, I want to start with you, Houston Pets Alive. You guys have really stepped up in the community to help we forget that, yes, people might be out of place right now, but there are so many animals that were affected after the storm that need help, too.
Right, yes. Houston Pets Alive, our mission is to find loving homes for cats and dogs. We are partnering with all of the shelters in the region who have been affected by this storm. And, we don't often think about all of the pets who have been displaced and the ones that are currently looking for homes. So, Houston Pets Alive is doing our part in trying to get some attention on these animals and get them out and find them homes.
Well, it's a good thing you brought us two very uncute dogs today to show off on camera. And there's so many here, and there's so many across the entire city that need forever homes. Corey Sotomayor with BARC, I want to talk to you a little bit about, we forget that as a dog shelter, you guys were without power, without AC for how long?
We just got all of our power back yesterday in all of our buildings.
A couple of days where everybody was kind of just in the dark and without AC.
Yeah, AC is still coming back in one of our adoption buildings. So the dogs and cats have been doing okay, but some of our buildings we had to close down because it wasn't safe for staff to work out of there. Yeah.
So here's my question. What can Houstonians do to help?
Right now, we're pushing a big message. If you've ever considered taking animal to your home, we know it might be tough for some, still getting power back, but if you've ever considered fostering, now is the time. When we weren't open for 2 days, that means no adoptions were happening, very little foster pickups. Our rescues have been great, but enforcement was still bringing animals in. We're still accepting sick or injured animals. So if there's any way the public can partner to help clear out kennel space, and if you're considering donating as well, with all these animals on property, we're going to go through our treats pretty quickly. If we're sending animals into foster care, we're going to want to have some supplies to give as well. So there's many ways.
Not only fostering, not only adopting, but donations, volunteering, all of that is necessary.
Volunteering is going to be a huge one. That's a great partnership we have with Houston Pets Alive. They're helping us make sure that our adoption counseling's, something we're increasing with our volunteer force. So there's plenty of opportunities. You just want to go out and walk a dog? Oh, we have plenty. So.
And as of today, adult dogs, you guys are doing a little bit of a discount for adoption.
$20 for adult dogs. That's anything 5 months and older.
Okay.
Those big dogs that take up a big amount of space in our shelter, we're trying to get them moved out.
And who doesn't want one of those big ones in their bed? You can just spoon and cuddle with them, right?
There's so many amazing dogs that are available for adoption, and if you're interested in looking for adoption, definitely go check out your local shelter because there are so many animals in need of a home right now.
Yes, and Noelle, how can we get a hold of you guys at Houston Pets Alive?
So you can find out more information about Houston Pets Alive at houstonpetsalive.org.
Okay, all right. So don't go anywhere because coming up, I want to make sure you guys know that these two little fur babies are up for adoption. Corey, we are here at BARC. About how many pets do you think you have that need forever homes?
Oh, we have well over 300 dogs on property, around 100 cats. This time of year we get a lot of neonatal puppies and kittens coming in. So if our cattery fills up, the evaluation building for sure is going to be filled with cats.
Okay, so that is our cry for Houston. You guys always come out and you always show up big, especially for these little babies. There's so many fur babies that need forever homes. I mean, for real, I'm going to take them home with me. You guys are going to have to come and look at two separate dogs. These are the most well-behaved dogs I've ever seen.
So great. They're absolutely the most perfect puppies.
Derek and Tessa, I'm going to toss it back to you guys in Studio B, but coming up in just a bit, we've got plenty more info on how you can get out here, and we're going to spotlight a couple more puppies for you, too.
Okay, those dogs are patiently waiting for someone to go adopt them. They're like, look at us, look how cute we are, the little white booties on their paws.
I just want to hold them.
They're
cute. So cute, Lauren. Oh my God.
Great job. And we will not be mad if you leave with one. Okay, still to come. It's National Rescue Dog Day. No matter the animal organization, now is a time for Houstonians to come together as a community to help these pets that are in need.
It's so important. So many pets need a home. Lauren Kelly is hanging out at BARC Animal Shelter this afternoon, along with Houston Pets Alive, for discounted pet adoptions happening today. How you doing, Lauren?
Yeah, and what's really special is these guys were both without power for a couple of days. So imagine having all of these animals here that they have to take care of, the food and the medications that need power to survive. The power just came back on at BARC, but Houston Pets Alive, you guys are slowly recovering as well, right, Noelle?
Right. We are still without power completely. We're so grateful for those people who have come in and volunteered with us and have taken fosters. I know BARC is having a similar challenge of, getting enough people who have all been affected by this storm, but have still been so selfless in coming through and helping us all with these sweet pets.
Yeah. So how can Houstonians right now help Houston Pets Alive?
There are so many ways. You can volunteer, you can foster. We are accepting donations, and those donations can be monetary donations, or you can donate pet supplies, food. We take towels, whatever you can afford. We can definitely use the help.
And we know how fast they go through, like chew bones, like anything like that would be super helpful.
Absolutely. Treats, toys, all of the stuff.
Okay. HoustonPetsAlive.org is your website?
Yes, or you can visit us online anywhere on all of our social channels if you look up Houston Pets Alive.
Okay, we're going to address the little tiny cuteness in the room right here. Corey with BARC, you guys just got this brother and sister duo 4 days ago, right?
Yeah, they've only been here 4 days and they're available right now for adoption.
Okay, what kind of dogs are we looking at? I know it's kind of hard because when they come and they arrive, you don't really know.
Yeah, especially if we get animals as strays, we have to kind of do our best assessment based on just their physical appearance.
Right.
So we think we have them listed as Staffordshire mixes, but I think, strong emphasis on the mix. So that's a lot of our animals.
One thing you're a little bit clearer on, I think as far as guesstimate goes, is age. So you guys have a little bit of a better handle on how old they are?
Yeah, we have them as 8 weeks.
8 weeks,
So
and
they're puppies.
about how big will these get?
I think you see their paws, they're probably going to get a little on the bigger side. So
Okay.
if you're interested in taking them home, maybe a home with some more space, a big yard for them to kind of, grow into.
And it's not only these two that are up for adoption today. You guys have hundreds of dogs on campus, right?
Yeah, quite literally. More than 300 dogs. We have 100 cats as well if you're more interested in adopting a cat. But puppies are coming in, dogs are coming in every day. I think we got all types. So if you're maybe looking for something a little bigger, a little on the medium sized, or puppies, we kind of have everything.
Yeah.
And check in every day. Like I said, we're getting animals in all the time.
And what's your website?
HoustonBark.com.
Okay. And Noelle, you guys as well, we're just kind of helping animals from all over the city, right? So your local shelter is your best bet.
Right, absolutely. So finding a pet through any of our local shelters. Houston Pets Alive does also save lives as well, so you can check out our website at HoustonPetsAlive.org.
I feel so good about celebrating National Rescue Dog today. Derek and Tessa, I still have not heard back from my husband, so that does not mean I got to know. I might be taking home 2 more fur babies today.
Asking for
they're
forgiveness.
So cute. I can't just take one.
Just do it.
Yeah.
It's easier than asking for permission.
There you
Yes.
go.
Yes.
5 words.
You know the right thing to do, Lauren.
We want to pet those dogs.
Absolutely.
So cute.
All we want. Thanks, Lauren Kelly. Yeah, it is a perfect day to celebrate and really try to help those animals.